Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today we're going to talk about what to do with all the things after attending a big weekend retreat. Okay, so in the last video, we emptied the goodie bag, and I showed you that I had started a couple of layouts with that, and I don't know what I was thinking putting these two items away because I hadn't finished the layout that they went with. So I had to pull them back out. Here they are. And I did finish the layout. I got a photo on there, some journaling, a date, and finished the embellishing. So there's one completely finished project from one of the make and takes. Oh, and I also remembered where I put the other stuff that goes with this. It is in this box that I set aside of things to dismantle. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take the things from that and add them to this, because that was part of my put it away, cleaning out the rack video. That's where that was hiding. And it did have that same sticker sheet. I knew I had seen it not too long ago. And so it has some more of the stickers on there. So I'm going to put those together. And then a few scraps of the paper from that project. And I'm not sure if these were part of the pick-me-up line or if they were just part of this kit, but I just left them in there. And then some of the branding strips from those papers. So I'm going to add that, and also this was in there. So those are all going to go together into that. And here I'm having a bit of a dilemma. I'm thinking, should I put them right away with the Scenic Route collection from the last Crop and Create, or should I tuck them in with the Bungalow Lane collection? But when I looked at Bungalow Lane, it didn't have as similar of colors as Go the Scenic Route. So I think I'm going to put that with the Go the Scenic Route stuff, because I'm probably going to make some kind of collection kit or manufacturer kit, I guess, with that leftover stuff. So that's that. So that layout's finished. I just need to photograph it for my Instagram and then put it in the pile of completed layouts for the month of November. I also finished, oh sorry, I'm bumping the camera. I also finished this layout, which was another make and take from Simple Stories by Johnny Eubank. And I got a photo on there and did some journaling and added a date. So that one's, and finished the layered embellishing all over there. It also, I took these enamel dots from one of the other kits. I think it was the Megan Andrew class. She had these gold glitter enamels in there, so I added some of those on there. The only thing from my stash on this one is the cardstock that I typed up my journaling on, and this little piece of crochet thread that I tied on the key. All right, so there's that one. And then with the leftovers of that, I made a second layout of my friend's son and his new wife. We went to their wedding in August. And so I added this one, and same thing, I used those same enamel dots from Close to My Heart. I also took a gold heart here from the Pick Me Up chipboard sticker sheet. What else did I use that wasn't? Oh, the background sheet obviously was just off of my paper rack. Yeah, and then I felt like I still had a whole bunch of stuff left over from this what do you call it? Bits and Pieces pack. So die cut pack from Simple Stories. And I was like, well, I was first just gonna throw it in my box with that I have for the theme of love, which is all encompassing for like wedding stuff and Valentine's Day stuff, that sort of thing. And so I was just going to toss it in there with the scraps left over from this. And then I thought, you know, for Christmas, I'm planning to make some all occasion kind of cards for, or various occasion cards for my coworkers. Instead of buying a gift this year, I think I'm going to make them some cards that they can give away. And a bunch of them are in their 20s. So I decided I'll just make a few cards. So I grabbed some card fronts, or what are these called? Like blank cards. And then I just went into envelopes that I have sitting in my cupboard, or my closet, I mean. And I just made some cards with what was left in here, the scraps from this, and I also used some sheets from the Pick Me Up collection. So you can see this patterned paper right here is the background for this card. So I used some of these. What did I take from my stash? So I used some, what are these called? Word strips, phrase strips on some of them, and I used some pearls on some of them. Let's see, so that's one. I did this one with all the branding strips because Simple Stories doesn't do like the full 12-inch branding strips. They have like the bits and pieces on the back, and so I cut some of those out and then also incorporated again this gold, and then a word strip from the word strip booklet. I think it's called Chit Chat by Tim Holtz, and then some pearls from and all of these black backing pieces for the card fronts were just out of my scrap bin. And actually this cardstock on this one is also from my scrap bin. So is this gray piece was from my scrap. This is actually a Christmas paper on the other side. And again, the pearls from my stash and the word strip from my stash. And this heart was punched from one of the papers from here. And this strip was from here as well. So I used quite a bit of the scraps from the first layout I showed you, the Paige Evans one, on these cards as well. Again, the scraps here and here are from the Pick Me Up paper pad, punched hearts from some of the scraps from the Simple Stories, and then die cuts. And then I punched this also from some scraps in my scrap bin, just the black scraps. Pearls from my stash. This one is more punched hearts. These two are from my scraps. This one is from the Simple Stories collection, another strip. So this paper's from Simple Stories, and the Pick Me Up collection, and then a pearl. And I popped some of the things up. This one, I fussy cut some leftover bits from the Simple Stories papers and used the die cuts, and then some enamel dots and enamel photo corners from my stash. The background sheet on this one is from Pick Me Up. It was a scrap from the other layout, the Pick Me Up layout. More scraps from Pick Me Up, more scraps from Pick Me Up. This one is a scrap from a cut apart card from the Simple Stories, die cuts from Simple Stories, and enamel dots from my stash. Pearls from my stash, Simple Stories die cut, word strip from my stash, fussy cut from the Simple Stories collection, a scrap from Simple Stories, and a punched heart from Simple Stories also. And so that's it. So I got, I think 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I have an extra envelope in there somewhere. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. Okay, 8 cards. So there are 10 people on my team, including me. So 8 of them will get a wedding card this holiday season for their gifts. And I think that's that's about it. So I said that this stuff, this pick-me-up stuff is going. So this is the remnants of my goodie bag. It's all done now. I am going to put what's left in here. I still have pieces left from here, if you can believe that. Into my love iris container, love themed iris container, and this one's going to go in with the the scenic route stuff. See if I can't make some page kits with that in the future. So there you have it. That is what's left of my goodie bag. Now let's move on to the, so next up, I guess, will be the a video about what to do with the stuff that's left over from the first class I took by Meg and Andrew, which was a title class. And I think those layouts still have some journaling to do as well, and maybe some embellishing and whatnot. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click the like button and give me a thumbs up. Hit the show more button under the video description if you'd like to find links to some of the things that we talked about today. And if you have a question or comment, just leave it down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you'd like to see more of my videos, it would make my day to have you as a subscriber. Just click the subscribe button and be sure to hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when a new video goes up. Have a great day, everyone.